Warning, this video has lots of bad editing and awkward rambling, etc, 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 but please try to enjoy anyways. Thank you! Hi everyone, so my camera's about to die and I'm recording this after I filmed everything else, but this is my first Flosstube video and it's really nice to meet you. So this is Loser Stitching to Win. I don't really think I'm a loser. I mean, I do, but don't be like, oh no, don't call yourself a loser. It's just that's my sense of humor. I make fun of myself all the time. I'm a nerd. I'm a loser. I'm lame. But I don't care. That's just what I am. So this was really nerve-wracking for me, but I enjoy it and I hope you will too. I'm not going to give my name. I don't know what you guys want to call me because I don't want you guys to call me loser. But I don't know, you can call me Wheels because I'm in a wheelchair. And that's what I call myself sometimes. So it's not like I say like, oh, you're calling me Wheels because I'm in a wheelchair. Like, that's what I like to be called. And if you find me on Facebook, you'll figure out who I am really quickly. But just call me Wheels. I'm going to number these, not number them, but alphabetize them using triple numbers. And there's no real rhyme or reason to that. I don't like doing things like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like doing AAA, AAB, AAC. And then eventually do that, so that's just how I'm going to do things, and that's it for now. Enjoy the video, bye! Okay, hello. So, I just posted in Stitchmania that I'm filming my first video, and that I'm doing this because I've been watching since May. I found Flosstube somehow back in May when Mania was going on, and I was just really impressed, and I've been watching so many people since then, and that's when most of my free time has been. It's been cross-stitching and watching Flosstube, and I wanted to try. So I asked for a camera for Christmas, and I got that, and here I am. Sorry for the cut, I got nervous. I'm gonna go through and just show you guys all the different projects I've done, because there's been more than I realized I had, and I have them in chronological order. So here we go. 2 years ago in November, I found out that cross-stitching was a thing, and I am a big fan of like pixel art, and I did fuse beads for a long time, but I didn't do it anymore, I didn't like it anymore, but I found cross-stitch, and that's basically, it's pixel art, but with fabric and floss, and so I like it a lot. It's really relaxing for me. I do it pretty much every chance I get, and if I'm not doing cross stitch, I'm thinking about, oh, what cross stitch can I do? What can I buy? And I've been enabled quite a bit since May. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to go through my projects first and then show you my patterns that I have and just kind of give a background about me and cross stitching. So here's the first thing I did, which was 2 years ago in November. It was supposed to be a bookmark for Christmas, but it obviously never got done. And I'll link everything in the description afterwards. Here's this. It's an elf, and so I very much am a go big or go home kind of person. I don't like doing something small. I feel like it's either worth all of my time or worth none of my time. And so I went straight from my elf that I never finished into the epic Pokemon. So I honestly am never going to finish one. I think this was a year ago in summer. I started it over summer break, and then I haven't gotten around to finishing it because I've started so much other stuff. So this is as far as I've gotten. It's not great progress, but it's something. I like this one because each Pokemon feels like a nice little start and a finish, and they use only so many colors, and so you can get quite a bit of progress done in a little bit of time, but it's just, I'm not feeling it right now. I have so many other things done. Oh, and I started this before I knew what I was doing, so you can see there that I started right up against the edge of the fabric, which I know you're not supposed to do now, but oh well. And then I used like blue painter's tape. You can't even see it, sorry. And tape on the edge, and so it's all just fraying and a mess, and it's really ugly, but I don't care. This next thing I started, well, it's not even a start, it's a piece of fabric. Like, honestly, it's just a piece of fabric that I didn't do anything on. It's just whatever you get at Joann or whatever. I started 2 things on this, but they're both like 10 stitches. It's not worth anything. I'll use the fabric someday. I think it's a 28 count. Okay, so this next thing, I don't even know the name of it. I think it's Phoenix Rising, which I got from a magazine that had different cross stitches stuff on it, and I got pretty far on this. I'm proud of it. I started this junior year of high school, so at the beginning of last year, so that was like August, last year, 2015, 16. I'm so bad at timelines. Ever since 2014, my brain has just stopped working time-wise. It's just every day just goes by so fast, and then it's over. So I made pretty good progress on this one. I don't know, I can't hold it all up at once. Sorry. I'm gonna hold it with my mouth, so who cares? See? So the reason I stopped working on this, even though I was making good progress on it, is because I made a mistake, and I don't want to have to frog it. So, over in here, I'm so sorry about the lighting. I'll try to fix that next time. You know, where it gets dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's hard to do this. Over in here, I went 1 stitch too far, and so it's not a big fix, but all of this needs to be frogged, and I just have to like remove a few stitches over here, but it's frustrating, and I don't want to do it. Luckily this, I'm not flipping you off, I swear. This is fine because I based off this, which is right, but this is just all bad, and I don't want to. I want to finish it someday, but it's been in the drawer of shame forever, and I'll be honest with you, my entire desk is a drawer of shame. My desk is right under here, and I have 1, 2, 3 different drawers just full of projects I started and haven't finished, and they make me sad thinking about it, so I just keep them in the drawer. So this next thing, oh gosh, this is Rose Quartz by Novocaine Doll on Tumblr. I used her pattern, which is of the Rose Quartz painting from Steven Universe, because I love that show so much, it's not even funny. I almost finished this. So she's almost done. I'm missing a few stitches in her lips, in her hair, and on her stomach and arm. And then up here, I just need to fill in this area across her arm. But the original pattern ended here, where her arm is, and I wanted to go past that because it was weird having her arm crop to me. So I tried finishing the pattern myself, like putting it into MS Paint and just filling in the pixels. And then I have the worst computer ever. It crashes like every 5 minutes, even if I'm not doing anything on it. And it got to the point where the hard drive got wiped, and I didn't back up the pattern, so I have to start over. And so I'm only 300 some stitches away from finishing this, but I don't want to go back and do the pattern with a computer that has the potential of crashing again. So I want to finish this so bad and get it framed, but it's just in the drawer of shame, and it just makes me upset. But someday soon I'll finish this, probably during summer, so June, July probably, I hope. I'm so sad about it. My next start is from a Flower of the Month kit by Cross My Heart Incorporated. I got it at a thrift store for 95 cents, and my grandfather really likes California poppies, and so because of that, so does my mom, and so I wanted to make this for her. So here, I got it for 95 cents. I don't know if you can see that. And here's the pattern, or not the pattern, but the picture. It's cute. So I'm trying to do a conversion on this because it's a red poppy and I want to do a California poppy. So, oh, I'm also changing the border from like salmon to purple because I like purple. So here is as far as I've gotten. And then I also made a mistake, so all of this needs to be undone of the yellow. And so, draw of shame. This one is a Pokemon Go pattern. I am Team Instinct and very proud of it, even though there's no gyms around here that are yellow. I was trying to do this on a t-shirt. I bought a t-shirt at Walmart, and I'm stitching Team Instinct's logo on the pocket using just the waist canvas thing. Again, I want to finish it. It's really time consuming trying to work like within the restraints of the pocket and doing this pattern, and then first time using waist canvas, and so it's just kind of a pain. But I want to finish it, even if I won't get to wear it for a while. I know a lot of people stopped playing Pokemon Go. I feel like I'm the only one in my friends groups who's still playing it. And I realize it's winter and it's cold and people don't want to go out, but I still care. If anything, that just makes it easier for me to go out and find things. But yeah, I still really like Pokemon Go. So this next one I started in October and I posted it on Facebook. Oh, so you guys are gonna figure out who I am. Oh no, I gotta take all my needles off of my needle minder here. Sorry, I'll edit this part out, or not. We'll see. Does this help a little bit? Sorry about that. I was having issues with my camera. New camera, that's to be expected, I guess. So this is as far as I've gotten on Electra. It's hard to see, but I started her skin up here, and then I have the black in her dress and some of the brown and red. This is on 36 count Phantom by Picture This Plus, I believe. Again, I'll figure it out and link it in the bottom. Oh, and my needle minder is of Kiki's delivery service. I really like Studio Ghibli movies. And I just like it because it's like witchy and it just goes with it. Okay, I lied. So these were supposed to be in chronological order, but they're a little bit off because I can't fit everything into my picture. So this is the one, third most recent. It's Welcome Pineapple that I found on, I don't know. So here's the pattern. Welcome Pineapple. So I'm making this for my mom because for some really weird reason I started calling hugs pineapples when I was a little kid, and it just kind of stuck. And so I tell like my mom every morning, like, can I have a pineapple? And then she gives me a hug, and it's just something that we do. And so I'm making this for her. So I've made quite a bit of progress. I got most of Welcome done. I just need to do the E. I got some of the pineapple done, and I got the bottom border done. It's in the key snap, and then I got the blue checkers done, and I just need to do the rest of the hearts on the bottom and stuff. So you'll see that this fabric is blue, and the pattern calls for mushroom. And the reason I'm doing that is because I have a lot of projects that have a lot of blue stitching on them, so I wanted to switch it up, because if I had to do all of this border in light blue stitching, I would have gone crazy. So instead, I did a crew stitching on a lighter canvas, Ada, that I got from Joanne. So that's that. So this is the one that I don't like. I really like full covered pieces. Like Electra's fine because it's really pretty and it has like nice blocks of color, but not blocks, but strands that you can follow to a logical end. But this one is just a lot of like little bit of colors, and like they're spread out, or it's a lot of border, and I don't like it. This is not my favorite stitching. If it wasn't for my mom, I'd probably throw it away. But so my favorite part has actually been the pineapple. It's a little bit more annoying because of the changing in colors, but the leaves, oh my gosh, the leaves, they're so pretty and so fun to do. I'm almost done with them. I'm kind of sad about that. One thing I'd say if you want to start this is get a 28 count or get something higher than that, because it calls for 14 count, or it says it's modeled on 14 count, but there are so many fractional stitches on this. Like, everything is a fractional stitch in here, like so much on here and in the flowers, and it's so annoying. I would do this in 28 count. It would make my life a whole lot easier, but it's on 14 because I didn't know, and now I'm stuck with it. Also, my needle minder is a little owl. Let's see, will that focus? I got that from No Name Needle Minders with my order. Thank you, I'm still really happy with it. It found its home. I made another cut because it's a mess here and I don't want you guys to see me stumbling with this. So this is my first Haid, and I can't show you anymore because my camera's freaking out and my lighting's freaking out. But I have 140 odd stitches here. I don't use grid lines, it's just on a 28 count, either antique white or oatmeal from Hobby Lobby. The piece is Capricorn. I am a Capricorn, and so my birthday's coming up soon. Hopefully I'll get my cross stitch stuff. I'll let you guys figure out what date it is. Ooh. I really like the Haid. It's just really time consuming, and I know that some of you guys can just crank out the Haids like crazy, but I have very little stitching time ever. I get a few hours a week, and I just don't have time to work on it, and with lighting being really bad here, it's just hard. But I really am looking forward to seeing this done. I've only done 2 colors so far and a tiny bit of it, but I'm loving my progress on it. So hopefully I'll be able to update you guys soon on progress on that, but I really need to get my other stings done first because I have a lot of gifts. Speaking of a gift, I finished this the other day. So I found this pattern on Etsy, and then I just altered it to fit on this. So this was a piece of scrap. This is a quote by C.S. Lewis, and it says, you can never get a cup of tea large enough or a book long enough to suit me. And this is for my aunt, who really likes to read and likes her tea. So I made this for her using DMC variegated floss. I like how it came out. The yellow is a little bit too light, and then I'm just going to get a piece of felt and sew this onto it. This is made with a scrap from the rose quartz. It was like left over from the bottom, and so I just cut it out, made it a bookmark, and there it is. I've done 2 other things that are finished. They're my only finishes ever. One was an octopus from Daily Cross Stitch that I altered a little bit, and I gave to my teacher because she likes jellyfish, and so I just added like, so like if this is the octopus head, I had it like go out, fan out, to make it look more like a jellyfish, and I gave that to her. But I didn't take a picture of it, so I don't have anything to show you guys for that, and I'm really sorry about that. And the other thing I did was also from Daily Cross Stitch. It was the bat signal, cat signal thing. I'll enter a picture here. Ta-da! So I altered that quite a bit too. I dyed the fabric myself. I took acrylic, actually, and I mixed it in water, and then you can just dip your fabric in it. And it makes it mostly one color, and it doesn't really affect the stitching that much, because acrylic is plastic, but it's also water-based. So if you mix it up light enough and just a little bit of paint to water, then you can use it to dye fabric. I'll grab it right here. I just use this. Focus. This is also by someone on Tumblr. Once again, I'll link it in the description because it's really cute. It's based off the TV show Miraculous Ladybug, or Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Chat Noir. And this is Plag. I did it on plastic canvas, and I still need to fill in the eyes, the ears, and the mouth, but it's just super cute and I like it, and I want to do the rest of them. So I need to get to that. So that's everything I have here. I have 2 other projects started. How many is that even at? Can somebody count for me? Because I'll be editing this and doing stuff, and I don't want to count how many projects I have. So if anyone can go back and count and tell me in the comments, that'd be really appreciated. So like I was saying earlier, I really like bigger projects. I like full coverage projects, and so I went on Etsy and I bought the set of 10 cross-stitch projects that are like 15 inches by 21 inches, and they're based off the Studio Ghibli movies. So I started the Ponyo one, and I'll try to take a picture or film it later, but they're huge projects, and there's a set of 10 of them, so I don't even know how many stitches that is. And so I started it at the beginning of summer this year, so June, July-ish, probably June, early June. And I got quite a bit done, but it doesn't look like it compared to the whole thing. And that's done on a bolt of natural Ada, that's 14 count. Okay everyone, the screen's black on purpose. Nothing's wrong with your computer. I'm just keeping you in the shadow right now so I can talk to you. There's going to be a shadow on the project I'm showing you because I don't have better lighting and I need to hold my frame to be able to show you this. So here is the thing I'll link below. It's Ponyo's dad. It's the Studio Ghibli one. So you see, I've made quite a bit of progress, but it's nowhere close to being done. Over here is the edge, and over there is the edge. And this isn't even like halfway through the project, but I'm really proud of it, and I want to finish this one after I finish that one. Okay, bye. Do 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 do. I'm gonna dance because I forgot what I'm saying. Do do do. Gonna do the forgetful dance. So I've been working on that, but I haven't worked on it in quite a bit because I've been working on another project which is also on the same piece of fabric, that is the Sing a Sampler by whoever it's by, Silver Creek stuff or whatever. I say a lot. You're just gonna have to deal with that because I've been doing it since I was a little kid and people tell me to stop, and here I am. But it's such a pain. I love the piece so much. It's so pretty. Do, a deer, a female deer. But I decided to make my life the absolute worst possible by adding a whole bunch of thread that I didn't want to use. So I bought it from the batch when it was like right from 1, 2, 3 Stitch, when everybody was buying it apparently because it was sold out and pieces would come back in parts, and it was a real pain. But the colors weren't printed on it, right? It didn't have like the full chart of colors that it needed. And before I looked online, I just said, you know what, I'll just pick my own colors. Because I didn't really want to buy the Gentle Arts or anything like that. I didn't want to buy the fancy floss, so I just found DMC. And oh my gosh, I didn't stop there. I decided to also use the sparkly DMC. So I'm using the metallic thread and the variegated at the same time, going over the same stitches, so I have to do it like so slow. I have to go like 1 stitch, 1 stitch, 1 stitch, and then metallic, 1 stitch, 1 stitch, 1 stitch. And it's so time consuming. It takes me like 2 hours to get like 1 row that's 2 inches long. It takes forever, and again, I love it, but so time consuming, and I hate it at the same time. But it is also for my music teacher that I talked about earlier that I gave the jellyfish to. I measured out, and above her whiteboard, there's just enough room to get it framed and put it up there, and I think it would be really good because we have a new choir program. It started last year. I was probably one of the first people to sign up, and we were small. We had, the first day I went to class, and there were 4 people. and then it grew to 15, and then 20, and then 30, and then 70. And then now it's back down to like 30 total this year, because there's advanced choir, which has 10 people, and then intro choir, which has 20 people. But I love my teacher. She's the nicest teacher ever, and she's nerdy, and oh, she's just so much fun. And so one of the things that you gotta learn, like in the first weeks of school, is my phone went off. Okay, so I don't know where I cut off, so I'm just gonna start over. So one of the first things that we learn in choir is the notes, you know, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And so she has that up on her whiteboard, and I thought it would just be fun to have it just cross-stitched and like in a sign on top of the whiteboard, so she doesn't have to like write it all the time, and it can just always be there, and it has the Sound of Music, because my music teacher is a huge fan of Sound of Music, so I like it a lot. It's fun to stitch despite being really time consuming and awful, and I know it'll look really pretty because it's already so beautiful with only having do, re, and mi done. And it will help future choir people, because they don't have to like just do like it'll work out, you know, it'll be cool. And so I want to finish that as soon as possible, and I need to stop working on everything else and just get that done if I'm gonna get it done by the end of the year, June. And so I need to work on that, but I haven't, because it's on my giant scroll frame. Let's see if I can find it. Do 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 do. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can, but my scroll frame is right here, and it's the American Dream scroll frame, like the longest bars that they have. And I just put my bolt of fabric on there, so it's really heavy and it's hard to work on, but I like it. And then I have the rest of the bolt of fabric over there, off camera, that you can't see. And I'm starting the dollar horses by Soda Stitches. So I'm making that. I want to make it into a biscornu for my friend, because they really like dollar horses. So when I saw the dollar horses design, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to make that. And then because I haven't made a biscornu before and it'd be really cute, I'm doing that. So that is all of my current whips. There's a lot of them. They're really big. They're all time consuming. For one reason or another, I don't like some of them. But I want to get them all done. I probably won't get them all done in 2017, but if I can, that would be absolutely amazing. Oh boy, it's a lot. I won't get the Hay done. I won't get the giant Studio Ghibli one done, but if I get everything else done and the one for my choir teacher, I'll be really happy this year. And so now I'm going to cut and put everything away and go get my patterns, and then I'm going to show you just all the patterns I have. And so if you just want to stay for this part, that's great. If you want to stay, that'd be great. This is another one of my whips. It's the Do Re Mi Sing a Sampler by Silver Creek Samplers. Here's my project on it. Boop. So this is the only progress that I've made. When you know the knot. And it says Marie in there for Maria Von Trapp from The Sound of Music. The clicking that you hear is my dog. Dog, 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 dog. Look at my pupperoonie. She's so cute. Oh. Back to cross stitch. I need to finish Ray. I need to finish everything. I finished Do, and I finished the bottom border up to this point. But I still have so much to do. It's not even funny. But I need to finish this by June. Like June 1st. This needs to be done. And that includes framing, so I have a lot of work to do. Hi, dog. Also, I'll put in the description the different time slots. So like if you only want to be here for the whips, you can be there for the whips. If you only want to be here for the patterns, you can be there for the patterns. If you want to skip to the patterns and not look at the whips, like that's fine. Just we'll see. Okay, I'm back a little bit to the side because I'm going to show the patterns over here and I'm just too lazy to center myself. Okay, so I got spooked because my dog is underneath my feet and she like yawned or something, and it scared me because it sounded like a little kid talking, and so I got freaked out and needed to start this segment over. So I'm going through my patterns, and so some of them you'll see because they're whips, but I'm going to show them to you anyways because sometimes it's easier to see the pattern than it is to just talk about it or link it. So here is Electra by Nora Corbett. This is absolutely one of my favorite projects that I'm working on currently, and I want to finish it so bad. The next one is Little Witches by Soda Stitches. So here's that. It's a little bit hard to see. I want to stitch that because I love Halloween. I'm like one of you guys stitches who just loves Halloween. I love it too. This next one. Sorry. So I got this at a local convention. It was just a random booth that just had stuff. So I think it's kind of like a thrift store that had a booth there. And so it's a dimensions kit, and it's cats. It won't focus. But it says, dogs think they're humans. Cats know they are. And I got it for $1. It was originally, well, I don't know how much it originally was, but it has 2 price tags on it. One that says $8.50 and I got it for $1. So it's really cute. I don't know who I'm going to make it for because I'm not a cat person. I actually saw somebody and they like cats and I said, hey, if I ever make this for you, will they want it? And they said, yeah, sure. So if I ever make it, I'll give it to them, but I don't know if I'll ever make it. Okay, Silver Creek samplers. That's who it was. Okay, so I'm really awkward and keep messing this up. So this is Sola and Tito by Silver Creek Samplers. Boop, boop, boop. I don't have the other 2 with me because they're over with my project and I don't want to go and get them. So you'll just see those 2. I need to finish that project so bad. So this next one I got for $2 and it's by the Creative Circle. It's these 2 projects. It's a moose and a rabbit. So this is just a thrift store find. I think they're really cute. I may or may not ever make them. If I do, they're probably gonna go in my family cabin because whenever we find something weird and kind of cabin-esque, we put it up there. So here is the I Love Cross Stitch Dragons and Unicorns magazine leaflet thing I bought at Joann a while back, and this is the one that has the Phoenix Rising that I did by Thornton. So here's that page, and then here's the picture that I eventually will finish if I ever feel like frogging. I will. I want to finish it. It's cool. This next one, or this next stack of stuff is just thrift store finds. So here's a little leaflet by Leisure Arts that has some miniature stitches. Let's see. There's an angel and a church. Some other cute stuff. There's more on the back. Mother Mary, Santa Claus, and just some other things. So I just got these because they were cheap. And I don't know, maybe I could like cross stitch for people someday and just be like, hey, look at all these patterns I got. Do you want me to make you something? Or I don't know, can you? Okay, this is a question I have. Can you sell cross stitch stuff? Like if I were like to go to my church and say, hey, these are the patterns I have for this much money, I could stitch them for you. Could I do that? Or is that like illegal? Because I wouldn't be selling the patterns and I wouldn't, I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it. Like would that be okay? Because I think that could be something fun, like just to make my hobby a little bit of payback to earn money for the hobby. So just to be like, if somebody's willing to pay me to stitch stuff, and I'll stitch it up, and then I can get supplies for stuff that I actually want to stitch. So if anyone can answer me that, that would be really helpful. So this one is Cannibal Plantables. Not sure who it's by. I think it says Cross Stitch Originals. So it just is a series of houseplants and whatnot. So I want to stitch these. They're cool. I don't know. Can you even see that? I can't see the camera, so I don't know. Sorry for my handshake. Let's see, what different cross stitches are there? There's the African Violet, Caladium, English Ivy, Geranium, Peperomia, philodendron, spider plant, and wandering shrew. This one's a little bit hard because it's a hand-drawn pattern, and I've mostly done digital stuff, so those are a little bit harder to read. This next one is only, I believe, no. So this is just homespun hearts, charmed hearts. And so it's a set of 9 hearts that you can either stitch on white or black fabric, and they give you the different stuff for that. And on the backs they have other designs that you can buy. Let's see if I can focus that. I don't know, if you want me to show you like better pictures of these, I can do that. Just leave a comment below. I'm new to this thing, I don't really know what I'm doing. This next one is a pattern that I don't know what it is because it was cut up. It's Cat's Wisdom and it has DMC floss included. You can find it online, I'll try to link to it, but it's Cat's Wisdom. It's a kit I bought at Joann, and I was gonna make this for my friend who's going off to college and who had to leave her cat behind, but it was a hard project. It didn't get done. Oh well. It's called Cat's Wisdom, and it says, never cry over spilled milk, pounce when the opportunity, puns, presents itself, know who you are and get and act accordingly, smart, affectionate, cool, live like there's nothing to lose, hold on to what matters most, explore the possibilities, be spontaneous, no matter when you do wrong, make it look like the dog did it, and spend all 9 lives with those you love. So it's cute. I hope I finish it someday for her, but I don't know. So that one wasn't from a thrift store, that one I bought at Joann. This next one I did buy at the thrift store. It's called Country Finger Looking Good, and it's a whole bunch of like, I don't know, it's a whole bunch of designs for towels. I don't know, some of them are cute, like there's the chicken ones, and the pigs are really cute, and watermelon and stuff. Again, if you want to see better pictures of this, I could put one up or whatever, just ask. Also, if you guys like any of these ones that I got from the thrift store, I'd be more than happy to send them to you, like just pay shipping and like $2 for them or whatever. This one is Millie Smith's Country Folk Art. I got it for sale. Here's some stuff. I don't know if you can hear anything, but there's like a storm going on outside, so you might hear like a little bit of wind and rain. Next one is The Country Life in Plastic Canvas. So this one isn't really cross stitch, it's needlepoint. But I figured if it's plastic canvas, I could probably do it. It's by Leisure Arts. There's sheep and farmers and farm animals and stuff like that. This one's also needlepoint plastic canvas. Floral magnets in plastic canvas by Leisure Arts. So there's quite a few different things here that could be done. And this next one's odd. Somebody ripped out the middle pieces on it, so what you see on the cover isn't what you make. I'm not even sure who this is by. It's just pages 5, 6, 11, and 12. It has animal crackers and a playful bunny. And then there's a pattern inside. Oh, it only has animal crackers and a farming sampler, but it's a pattern, so I can't show you. And then I bought it because it has these teddy bears on it, and it says old friends. But I don't have this pattern, so I can't make that. Oh well, it was cheap. I got this for Christmas. It's a dimensions kit to make little mason jar toppers. That's cute. I might make that someday. Here's the dollar stitches, or dollar horses. that I want to make a biscornu out of. I'm going to use this square design and make 2 of them with all the different colors and make a biscornu. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to making that for my friend after I finish the do re mi fa sol la ti do. Let's see this next thing. Okay, so I'm kind of at the end of the video here, at least for my patterns. So this is the Just Cross Stitch Halloween collection for 2011 and 2014. So it has all 4 of the different magazines on there in PDFs. And I got this at Needle in a Haystack. It's a cross stitch place here in California. It's by Almeida. I don't live anywhere close to it. I just happened to be going to San Francisco that day to go to Alcatraz, and we decided to stop there on our way home. And this is the only thing I bought, this and glow-in-the-dark metallic, not metallic, Krennic. Glow-in-the-dark Krennic for Electra and this. And I went through this and I found like over 50 patterns that I want to do, so oh boy. Okay, so I'm getting to about the end of my patterns here. There's 2 more to go. Sorry, I was checking to see that there weren't any more. So this is Capricorn by Josephine Wall. And I love Josephine Wall's stuff. Like, she's part of my aesthetic, her work. Like I said, I'm Capricorn. So here's the cover art. Here's the other stuff. It's 36 pages, guys. It's a lot of stitching. Everyone I show it to, like, when I look at it, it overwhelms me a little bit. But then when I show it to other people, I'm like, look at this I bought. It's a hay. It's really crazy. And it's just going to be so much fun. I'll probably be working on it for the next 2 decades. And then this last one, hopefully you've seen. It's the American School of Needlework by Barbara Bates, B-A-A-T-Z. It's the Birthday Fairies. Marilla and Morgan did this one, and as soon as I saw her doing one of them, I just had to buy this pattern. I wanted to kind of take on the challenge she did and do one of these every month, but I don't know if I'll get to it with everything else I'm working on, but I really want to work on this and like at least stitch all 12 of them, and then I might give the ones away to like friends that have birthdays in that month, and then I'm going to keep January for myself since it's my birthday month, and then I want to do, which one? I don't know. I might convert some of them because some of the dresses are really pretty, but they're not in the colors that I like, so I might put them in color schemes I like and then keep them. Like, I'm definitely keeping October because Halloween, duh. So that's about it. That's all my patterns. Okay, so the screen is black, but it's not broken. I'm just transitioning because I want to show you guys my needle minders that I have that I'm going to make. And I have them in this box over here. You can't see it yet. Okay, now the box is focusing. So I just went to my aunt's, or I went to see my aunt on Christmas Eve, and she went through her old jewelry, and so she found these Tiffany bags, and she gave them to me. Let's see, I'm doing this, and I'm holding my camera, so this is kind of hard to do one-handed. Sorry if it's a little bit shaky. I'm doing my best. So this is a Monet pin. So I see these going for about like $16 on Etsy and stuff. It's really pretty. It's an angel holding the star. It's a brooch or a pin, and I feel bad making it into a needle minder because I could sell it and get more stuff, but it's really pretty, and I feel like it would go pretty on like any Mirabilia or Joan Elliott or Nora Corbett or anything like that, so I think I might do that with her. And here I have a bunch of stuff. It's just, oh my gosh. So in this bag, I have these, this was a bracelet. Again, these are not by Tiffany Company, I just put them in a Tiffany Company bag. So these were part of a bracelet, and it just has 3 different flowers on here. I think these are lemon leaves, and then a lily of some sort, and then a rose. So I want to get just like tiny magnets and put them on the back of these because they like that. So if anyone would want to buy these, I don't know about price yet, but if anyone would want to get these, and I'd probably sell them to you because I have quite a few over here. Okay, so Sorry for the cut again. So these are 2 needle minders I got from No Name Needle Minders. This one's the Capricorn one, and this one's just a butterfly girl. I have a t-shirt with this girl on it, so I love this minder. Again, thank you so much for these. Thank you so much for these. And so I think she showed this one on one of her videos. But it's a peacock brooch that you get at Hobby Lobby, and I just took the brooch part out of it, and I normally put a needle on here, magnet on here, but it came off, so I just need to hot glue that again. And I really like this one. Like, this one's one of my favorite needle minders. It's big, but it's nice. And what I like about it, I can't show you right now. Okay, so I just poked myself. My fault. But what I like about this one when it has a magnet on it is because in all these little nooks and crannies, you can put the needle on it. So it doesn't lay flat. It like sticks up, and so it's like easier to grab them because it'd be like sticking up, and then you can just pull it. And I like it. This one is a ring I've had since I was a little girl. It's roses. It's a purple rose, and it's a ring. And I want to take this off and make it into a needle minder. So you'll see that I love purple and I love roses. So that's just something about me. And then Abby, I don't know if you're gonna ever watch this, but I know that you really like Hello Kitty. But I love Choco Cat. Like, Choco Cat's my favorite. And so these are earrings I got back when I got my ears pierced, but they were too heavy for me to wear. I like just tiny earrings, and so I want to make this into a needle minder too. It's a little gem on its belly, so I have 2 of those. That's all my needle minders. So I'm going to go back and edit all this and try to make it make sense. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I have no idea how long I've been recording. I don't know when I'll update again because I'm on Christmas break, and I don't have any free time during the school year. And so I don't know if I'll make another video or when I'll make another video. So if you want, you can push the bell down here somewhere next to my name if you want to subscribe, and push the bell, and it'll just let you know when I post a video. Again, thank you so much for watching. I love watching all you guys, and I've just really been looking forward to making this video, even though I'm really nervous. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really nervous. And I look forward to this year. 2016 is gone. Happy New Year's. 2017 is going to be here, and even if it's bad, we're going to make the best of it because we survived 2016, and we can say we survived 2016, and so nothing can scare us, nothing can defeat us, because we made it through one of the worst years possibly in history. At least in my lifetime, it's the worst. And so I can push through. Even if 2017 is bad, I'll be able to kick it in the butt and say, you're not as bad as 2016, or if you are, I know how to deal with you. So I hope that's a little bit encouraging for all you guys. Just have a good week. Please, thank you, goodbye.